Hello. Uh, yeah. So I'm already back. So this will be the second video of the Purple Phoenix painting. Somebody asked me about the water, so what the meaning is of the water. As you can see, there's a flow of water coming from the mountain, like from here and here. And then here is like a little river, swamp. And actually, when I was studying Tibetan Buddhism, I remember with Mike that I had to draw like 5 images of the water, like mindfulness drawing, I think. And one of the images was like first there's the stream of water coming from the mountain, there's a river, there's a swamp, there's a sea, and each one of them shows a different kind of state of mind, your mind is relaxed, or it's like deep and still like the ocean, or it's more like a waterfall, like it doesn't stop flowing, or you cannot, it's never silent, something like that. So it's just this imagery, and I made paintings for that, so I could show you them as well. I started something. And yeah, for me, like mountain rivers, mountain streams are very refreshing and calming, clearing the dirt away. Feels like a flow of fresh air, almost like fresh water, fresh air, flowing and cleansing, like all the dirt we don't need. Like it could be a symbol of, like I told you before, for me it was a sign of something new, like to flush away the old, to clean myself from the dirt. With dirt, I'm more referring to things I don't need anymore for my new creations, like for my new work. Of course, this is a process. It's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the river and I'm cleansed. Although every time I go, it feels very refreshing and cleansing. So yeah, of course, you will see many rivers and water in my paintings. Like I feel most relaxed in water. For me, it's like the utmost relaxation is to be in water. So I like to work with water a lot, and it's maybe a great wish of mine also to be able to spend more time in fresh water. Because, yeah, where we live, it's not so easy. I mean, we are very fortunate to have water from the tap, but like fresh mountain water or even just a stream of water, it's not so easy to reach with clean water. So I am aspiring a lot to have that more nearby. So I painted a lot. Then there's a swamp. I don't remember the meaning of it in the mindfulness training, but feels more like stillness, birth, creation, and like, yeah, really like juices for birth, like fertility maybe, and fertile grounds, humid grounds, like not dry. I don't really like hot summers. I really like fresh air and freshness, coolness. This depends on every type. I mean, everyone is attracted to something else, other circumstances. There's always a reason for it. You can see the stars in the painting, like here there are stars. And the stars are reflected in the painting. This is for me a very important part of the painting because I don't know if you can see it or feel it. But it's like a gate to open yourself for this painting or for this image, for this frequency, for the transmission of this work. Like every single part of this work has an importance and creates like the perfect frequency to connect with for your energetic field, to open yourself for this frequency, for the free purple phoenix. Okay. This is my dog Lily, and I have a cat also walking around here. My animals also inspire me a lot for the paintings. You will see that I'm making a whole sequence about dragons, and my dog Lily, her eyes are very inspiring. So maybe that's quite like maybe a lesson or something I want to transmit to you today. It's that every aspect, everything we encounter in our life, every animal, every soul, every tree, every flower, every kind of water has a different kind of frequency, and it's important to take time to connect with those different kind of energies. Like if we are always focused on ourselves, we don't learn anything. And for me, nature is like the greatest teacher. Like nature, our nature, the sky, the colors, the earth, the ground, the trees, the water, the flowers. Flowers are like massive transmitters of healing energies. I'm doing a lot of work with flowers as well. The symbology of the flower, symbology of the mythological animals, creatures. And you could say that in total, this should give you a feeling of freedom, liberty, love, fresh air, clean water, and like really freedom to choose, freedom to choose your path, your destiny. And like the distant water or the far water is the unreachable waters that you aspire to, and the swamp is more like your swamp, the swamp you are in. There's always a point of us that wants to reach something. You want to get somewhere. For example, if you go walking to the mountains, you want to reach the top. But actually, it's the journey towards that is so important. We aspire to perfection, but everything is already perfect in the moment, and but still there is a goal to work towards. In my paintings, it's also like that. I have an idea, I start something and aspire towards something for that work, and it works. Like you can really do that. Yeah. I think that's enough for this session, like about water in this painting and many other things. Thank you so much for the questions. I really like to do this. I'm very happy to be able to share this, and also like to answer your questions, and like this I can proceed also, like I can show you everything and tell the story about it. I like stories, and especially like creating stories and creating paintings and images. So thank you and have a very beautiful day.